Good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend in the life vlog. It's a fun one. It's Galentine's Day weekend. And I'm hosting this year. We've, Angie and I, my best friend Angie and I, have always tried to keep this a consistent tradition among us and our girls. And so back in the day when we lived together, we hosted Galentines together. And then once we were in our own places, we've mostly done it, well, we've only ever done it at her house, but this year I offered to host. So I'm super excited because I feel like I've been really into, like, when we have our family over and stuff, like I love having people gathered around our table, and getting to reconnect with our girlfriends is gonna be fun. It's gonna be very intimate. There's 4 of us that will be here that can make it. We accidentally planned it on Super Bowl Sunday, which we've done in the past. When will we learn? I don't know, because neither of us really are that invested in the Super Bowl. So they're coming over at like 11 tomorrow. So today is my get ready for the day. I'll show you kind of the fun things that we're gonna decorate with. I am getting ready to go to Trader Joe's because there were a few things that I couldn't find earlier in the week when I went to get stuff for this. And so I'm gonna go back there today. I'm hoping I'm going early enough to where there's still a pretty good selection of fresh flowers, because I do want to replenish the flowers that we already have in our house, but then I also thought it could be fun to get like some white and pink flowers to decorate the table. I never really have a vision until I'm there, like seeing what they have and then being like, oh, you know what, this will look pretty. I do have, and we'll work on like tablescape stuff tonight. I'm gonna finish my coffee and my smoothie and probably drink some water, and then let's head to Trader Joe's. It's gonna be a fun little weekend, cozy little hang. Okay, I'm home, and we've got a couple different types of flowers. What I ended up going with, these were intriguing. They were near the baby's breath, and they were like good filler flowers, but they are sea lavender sinensis. Got some white tulips. Those are our favorite to put above our mantle. I always say above our mantle, but it's above the fireplace on the mantle. And then I got these pretty like pinky red, like magenta-y ones. So I thought those could be fun to try and decorate with on the table. Maybe a mix of both with the little filler. We'll see, we'll see. I'm on coffee duty. Angie is doing the mimosas. So I got a bag of coffee for us. So it's already ground, so I don't have to grind it, which is a huge plus. Got some rice cakes for Mark and me. And we're low on mustard, so woohoo, got some of that. Got some of our favorite fun drinks. Costco did not have eggs last night when I went, but Trader Joe's does, but you can only buy a dozen. Was very excited to snag those because eggs are a hot commodity right now, and unfortunately, they're really hard to find. So, I mean, if Costco doesn't have them, like, it's a little rough right now for eggs, but we do eat a lot of eggs. I was super grateful to find those. Got some half and half for the dairy creamer girlies, and then some of this coconut and almond for the non-dairy creamer girlies like me. And then they had the chocolate croissants. This is what I was going for. This and the flowers were like, as long as I got these 2 things, I was very happy. And these are really, really good. And they are not too bad of ingredients in these. So I was really excited to get them. I think I need to put them out overnight. Yeah, they need to sit overnight. Okay, so I'll freeze them right now, and then before I go to bed, I'm gonna pull them out and put them on a baking sheet, and they need to rise and defrost at the same time. Got those. Mark's making chicken behind me, sorry. And then Angie is doing mimosas. I can't decide if I want a mimosa or not. I might do mocktail. So for mocktail, I got some of these sparkling rosé tea beverages, which are like a fun, you know, thing to put in a cute coupe glass. That's it. So I'm gonna load all this stuff into the fridge, get the flowers in water, and then start cleaning the heck out of this house. 'Cause boy, let me tell you, it needs a clean. Okay, now there are flowers kind of just everywhere, which is fun. I am going to, before we start cleaning, I'm gonna get all the glassware that I'm gonna use, all the new stuff that I got out because it's all packed in like styrofoam and that gets everywhere. So I figure I got all the girls a little Valentine's Day gift. And like I had shown in a previous vlog, I got everyone their own heart with the wings icon glass. So those will be out to use for like water, or maybe if people want to make iced coffee, then they can do that. So I'm gonna get all those out really quick. I did something a little crazy, but we're gonna have mimosas. I only have 2 champagne flutes that I own. And so usually if I do like mimosas or anything, I put them in wine glasses, but I thought, you know what? I enjoy hosting. I think I'm gonna get something I've always wanted to get. It's been in my Amazon wish list for a while. These guys, look at that, like little vintage, I don't know if you can even see, but they're like the Art Deco little coupe glasses. I think those will be so cute. So there's 4 of them. It was in a pack for like $25 on Amazon. So I thought I'm gonna do this. And then I don't know if I'll store them in with our glassware. Probably will, but I could also just keep them in the box and then pull them out for hosting purposes, because Mark and I aren't big cocktail drinkers or anything, but we do host quite a bit. So these are fun. This is the table runner I had gotten. I got this like a month ago when we knew we were gonna do this. And I'm looking at it, we don't do a lot of pink. It's very mauve. It's like a dusty rose mauve, kind of ruched, is that what you say? Tablecloth, so it's like gauzy. So it's just gonna be a pretty little thing. And then I went to Anthropologie yesterday and I got these really pretty placemats, and I thought the color scheme, like the cream with the dusty rose mauve, it almost looks like bridal shower-ish. This is not a bridal shower. But I just thought that could be really fun and pretty. And then I'd shown these in a previous vlog, but I just got some greeting cards from Trader Joe's. And we're gonna, later tonight, like once the house is clean and we can start playing around with the tablescape, we'll also put these in little frames and see how we wanna display those. I have these taper candle holders from H&M that I'm gonna figure out in a little while. And the taper candles themselves, these are 100% beeswax pink candles. These are actually similar to the ones I have in the middle of the table right now. And then maybe we can mix and match with these guys. I got these at H&M. I think these are Christmas. They were part of their Christmas decorations, and so right after Christmas they went on sale. So I grabbed those and thought, I think they'll be cute for Galentine's Day. And as I'm looking, the colors look really good, so I'm really excited. And then another thing I'll do is make sure I get the ice bucket out and rinsed, and like dessert / pastry stands and stuff that I currently have, I'll get those out. Once we're clean in here and I am ready to start playing around with the tablescape, I want to play around with the plating options. I got these cute little cocktail napkins, by the way. They say love, and I just thought like putting one under every glass or something could be fun. I have these pink plastic plates, like little dessert plates, and then these big guys. I don't know if I should just use regular like dinnerware and skip there's only 4 of us, so it's not like I'll have a bunch of dishes to do after. I just don't know if this is gonna look too much like a little kid's party. I think I might just use my regular plates and call it a day. Okay, so right now I'm gonna start moving chairs and clean. Actually, I'm gonna put on maybe a movie. I really badly want to. Okay, wait, we need to have a conversation. Literally 2 weeks ago. No, maybe 2.5 weeks ago, I started the Imperium series or Fourth Wing series, whatever you call it. And I'm sucked in. Like, I'm so deep into this world and I'm so in love with it. And I cried as Iron Flame was finishing off. One, because I was just like, oh my gosh, like so much just happened in the last quarter of that book. But then also, I was just sad that it was over. Even though Onyx Storm I get to read it right now. Like, I downloaded it on my Kindle, but I was like, I need to slow down. I need to slow down. If I'm getting a book hangover the minute one of the books is over, like Mark even said to me, like, you're doomed, dude. Like, I was like, I know. I really want to hold off and read Onyx Storm over spring break, but that is a month and a half away. There's no way I'm holding off. But I just had to sit and chat with you about this because I really like these books. The chokehold it has over me is just, it's just unreal. So there's also that. There's also that going on in my head. So, oh, that's what I was saying. I can't even think. I was thinking that I could put the audiobook of Onyx Storm in, but I'm just starting it and I don't really want to start a book that way. I'd rather start reading it and then like pick up where I left off, like while I'm driving to work or something. Also, I kind of, because when I was reading the first one, Fourth Wing, when I was reading that book, I started listening to the audiobook about halfway through, like because I couldn't put it down, and then I had to like actually be like a living, breathing human and do things. So I started listening to the audiobook when I could, and I quickly realized that there's a limit on our Spotify audiobooks, and I ruined it. Sorry, Mark is working out. If you can hear slamming, it's because he's deadlifting in the garage. Anyways, I ruined it for both of us because Mark was listening to an audiobook, and we had to wait 8 days to be able to listen to an audiobook again, and yesterday was the 8th day. But Mark really needs to, like, he's listening to a book that's actually helping him like learn for work and stuff, and I'm like, okay, like I won't listen to audiobooks unless I absolutely have to. So I think right now I'm going to take a break from Biscayeth. Is that how you say it? And I'm going to maybe like put on YouTube or New Girl or listen to a podcast or something while I clean. So here's a quick for you, not for me, but quick for you cleaning montage, and we're gonna go top to bottom. Actually, we'll go bottom to top and clean this house. I have cleaned, I have showered. Something I didn't mention, my body is telling me to like take it slow right now. Time of the month things, you know, but like as you get older, it just takes a different toll on you. And yesterday I ended up taking a half day from work because I was like, I have got to go home. I felt like I had the flu, which has been happening. Sorry. Should have put a warning if you're watching this, like I don't want to hear about your time of month, Marie, but that has been happening every couple months. I get like period flu symptoms, and yeah, this is a Galentine's Day episode, okay? So we're gonna just talk about it now. And this was a time where like I had a headache. I felt congested for a little bit. My lower back was hurting. My body felt achy yesterday. So I came home. That's why I got through Iron Flame so quickly because I was reading on the couch pretty much all afternoon. So I've been doing things in like spurts, which is why it's like already 7:40 p.m. and we started this vlog at like 11 a.m. But the house is clean. I am clean. I took an everything shower, obviously, and it felt really good to do. But then like I have to sit, like I do a bunch of stuff. I'm like, okay, I have to sit. But yeah, just listening to my body. I've used to be able to like work out on, you know, when it was this time of the month, and now I take days off if I can't, if I just know my body needs to rest. It's just weird. It's just weird growing up, you know, but it's okay. I'm really grateful that I honor that because it does help me in the long run, and I feel like I have energy now to practice the tablescape. So I'm going to just kind of, I think lay everything out. Well, I need to clear the table first and like take what's on it off, and then start just kind of playing around. So I'm going to set you up over so you can kind of look from that angle, I think. And then I'll just start playing and we'll tinker. It's my favorite. I'm gonna put on a Jane Austen movie and we'll tinker. It looks fun. I'm gonna see what Mark thinks, but I think there's too much glassware. I think having these glasses on the table is good, but then these ones, I think maybe we'll make a mimosa station or like a cocktail station, and people can pour their own and then bring them to the table. I also can't decide what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 2 chairs here and then 2 chairs on the other side. But this table extends by 1 more leaf that's under here. I just can't do it by myself because I'm afraid I'm gonna ruin the table. So Mark and I usually do that together. So when he gets home tonight or even tomorrow morning, I think I wanna extend it. I wasn't going to, but I think I'll extend it and then keep it pushed against the wall. I think that's gonna be the move because it's just it's cozy, but I wanna be able to put a couple more, like I was thinking, the candles are really fun. I'm definitely liking this vibe. Yeah, so with these on the placemats, now I feel like I could do some flowers. And then, I started saying it and I forgot, but I was thinking of putting like the pastries already on the table because we'll have chocolate croissants, almond croissants, and I have some macaroons. That could be on the table and the rest of the food will go in the kitchen to kind of do like a buffet style. And then there'll be the champagne, like mimosa station. Sorry, the kitchen's a mess because I've just moved everything, but the mimosa station will probably be here. And then we'll probably do food up here, like make this a little buffet. I am gonna do right now, like I was telling you, I wanna take these, I need to do my receipt. I wanna take these cards and frame them. I don't know if I'll do this one. It's cute. You know what I could do? I could put it up on the fridge. Maybe I'll do that. We have Galentine's rule, and then we have this one, which this one to me is like a work of art, and I just want to frame it so I could just keep it up in the house through next weekend for Valentine's Day. But, you know, just for funsies. So I have this little very random array of flowers, but I found these little bud vases I'd gotten years ago. I think I got them at H&M. It's not focusing. Focus, bud. But anyways, I put some of the little lavenders, or whatever the heck these are, in these little vases. And I just thought they could be cute, maybe on the table, but also just kind of once the food is out, like placed all around. I might put these on the coffee table. I just will not do that tonight because Sasha sometimes nips at the flowers, and if I'm down here watching her, like tomorrow when the girls are here, that's fine, but when I'm not watching her, yeah, so we'll wait on putting those down on the coffee table. I don't know where I'm gonna put the rest of these. Honestly, anything that I don't use, I'm just gonna throw upstairs. I just keep thinking, like, if I get it done now, then all I really have to do in the morning is bake I'm gonna bake a quiche. It's just Trader Joe's. We did it last year and it was delicious. I'm doing it again this year. So I'll just get those like in the oven, pop the croissants in the oven, make the coffee, and Andrew's gonna come at 10:30 and like help set up so I don't have to like, you know, have this all finalized or anything. But yeah, the more I get, basically, moral of the story, the more I get done now, the less I have to rush in the morning and I can take my time getting ready and all of that. So I'm just getting like the little cute napkins ready to go. So that way it's just something that I don't need to do in the morning. But yeah, I think I am going to end the night off on the couch with some Onyx Storm. I can't believe I'm on the 3rd book already. I'm kind of cracking up at myself for not pacing it a little bit better. But I was always the kid that like reading books, like Harry Potter, I blew through those. Like every year they would come out and I would like read it like over the weekend and had to be like called down from my room for dinner, kind of a thing. And it's no different, man. You give me a book that I get invested in, a new world to get invested in, I'm like, you will not see me. And there will be nothing I'll want to talk about. It's time to sit on the couch, rest myself a little bit here, and yeah, tomorrow we will get to see all this in action. I'm so excited. Good morning, you guys. So I put the croissants out to rise overnight. Look, the chocolate ones are gonna be great. Can you see this? The almond ones, they did not rise. There's only 4 of us, and so I think we'll just, I'm gonna bake the almond ones, but there's no way those are gonna be good. They're gonna be like gloopy and like undercooked because they didn't prove. I don't know what the other girls are bringing. I know Angie's bringing like an avocado toast bar. So we're gonna have avocado toast. I'm making quiche. We'll have the croissants. And then I also have the macaroons. I did buy some fruit, so I'm gonna wash that right now. Yeah, I do have some of like the little baby potatoes. I was thinking I could make like breakfast potatoes, but again, I don't want there to be like too much. It's better to have too much than not enough food, you know what I mean? So maybe I'll just make the breakfast potatoes because all I have to do is pop them in the air fryer. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, I quickly did my hair and makeup and I feel like I look halfway put together, but whatever. I'm not dressed, so maybe that's part of it. But I'm gonna get everything that needs to go in the oven and all of that going. I don't know how long these quiches take. I bought just Trader Joe's quiches because these are honestly so good. So this one is ham and cheese, and then this one is a broccoli and cheddar quiche. Should we bake these first and then the croissants? How long do the croissants take? I think I'll do the croissants first. I think I'm gonna stick to that plan so that way they're cute and out on the table, and then I will bump up the oven, pop these babies in. Also, I need to get the table finished setting up. Alright, I think Angie's about to be here, so we're gonna finish getting set up. I'll get as many clips as I can. Obviously, I want to show you as much as I can because this is what this whole vlog is about. Oh, there they are. But, you know, I also want to just enjoy the time with the girls, so yeah. Let's have Galentine's Day. What do you need? Oi. Wow, that was the sweetest morning of my life. I'm just grateful for my girls. I'm grateful for time to get together, and I feel like there's just been so much going on in the world, and yeah, it was just nice to like talk out some things that are on all our minds, support each other with things that are going on. And then also like we all have like lives and things going on in our lives, so like to go from like big picture things and then even just talk about our feels in different ways, like I just felt very grateful. We had so many laughs, some tears. Sometimes you just need that. You just need your girls to like, I don't know how to say it. I feel like I need chapstick. My lips are so dry right now. I also really need to drink water, but oh my gosh, this cocktail situation was so good. So we knew we were doing mimosas, and then my friend Carissa brought this Tobin James Liquid Love. It's a Zinfandel, like a dessert wine, and they mixed that with the champagne and the pineapple orange juice. I don't know. Everything was so perfect and good, and I'm very grateful for the time that we got together. And now I'm going to quickly clean this kitchen and get all the glassware and stuff cleaned. Everybody went home with their cups, which is so, and we were talking about at one point love languages, you know, and I was saying how my love languages have just differed as I've gotten older, like not differed, but changed. I used to be a big words of affirmation person, but I it's weird. And I think just being in a very unhealthy, very toxic relationship in my 20s, like early 20s, like early adulthood really, from 21 to 25, I was in a relationship where I really just wasn't truly loved and it was just weird. Anyways, you don't need to know all that right now. Maybe we'll get into that one day. But right now, basically what I'm trying to say is through that, like I was a big words of affirmation person. And I still kind of was when Mark and I were dating, but like I never really felt like, as much as I trusted him, like who he was, but words were something that were harder for me to trust after a relationship where the words that were said to me weren't what was shown. And so it changed my perception of that. So my love language in that way kind of changed. I still love hearing like the I love yous and stuff. And Mark and I have, you know, he's really come around to like understanding that I do appreciate that, but like, I feel like it's also attached to, you need to show me that though, like through touch or through quality time, which I'm big on quality time for sure. But then like when I show love, like I love giving gifts. I don't always love to receive them. It's weird, but I love giving them. And so giving the girls, I was telling them like, that's why like I wanted to gift you guys something. Like, I don't want you to leave my house empty handed. It's always how I am. And yeah, so anyways, it was just really sweet. Like those are the kinds of conversations we had, but then we got deep with other things and I just love it. I just love it. It was good quality time. So now I think, yeah, I'm gonna clean up. And oh, sorry, I was doing all of that talking with the fridge on in the background. You probably are like so over my audio sometimes because I forget to be patient and wait for the fridge to be done. But I'm also like, it's getting darker in here and I needed this light. Thanks for helping me get ready for such a lovely time. This vlog is actually going live on Valentine's Day weekend. So I feel like it's like perfectly timed to where it's still like fun and festive. And if you're celebrating with your girls this month, maybe you got some inspo, or maybe it's just like us getting to celebrate together a little bit too, which is nice. But any of my girls that are watching, because I know one of you does, you know who you are, but I love you so much, and thank you for spending Galentines. Whether my gals could come or not, I am just grateful that I have such wonderful, loving, supportive women that I call friends. Like, I'm sure a lot of us feel the same about our own friend groups, but like, I don't know how I got so lucky, and I'm very grateful for that. And yeah, just have so much love. Feels good. I will see you in the next one, y'all. Have a good rest of your day, night, whatever it is. And yeah, sending love. So see you soon.